Made in China. Chinese drinkers may soon be able to quench their thirst with a bottle of locally produced bubbly. That's after French champagne producer Moet and Chandon formed a joint venture with Chinese agricultural firm Ningxia Nongken. The move comes as drinks makers rush to tap into China's growing appetite for white spirits. Now, one of those is tequila specialist Patron Spirits. We're going to talk exclusively with John McDonnell, COO, Chief Operating Officer at Patron, about demand out here in Asia. It's coming up in the next hour of the show, 7:40 a.m. Hong Kong, Singapore time. Got a question for him? Email us now at squawk@cnbcasia.com.
Welcome back. It's way too early to be hitting the booze, but Chinese drinkers may soon be able to quench their thirst with a bottle of locally produced bubbly after French champagne maker Moet et Chandon formed a joint venture with a company called Ningxia Nongken. Do yourself a favor, keep the Moet label if possible. The move comes as drink makers rush to tap into the PRC's growing appetite for white spirits. One of those is tequila specialist Patron Spirits, and an exclusive talk about tequila and giant blue agaves. John McDonnell, COO at Patron Spirits, and still with us to take the quantitative charting approach to tequila is Brendan Wendell, master, joining us from the SGX. John, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Tequila in China?
Yes.
They just got, they're still on their Mouton Rothschild kick, and they're discovering single malts and the virtues of things like Glenmorangie, Lafrague, and Macallan 18. How are you going to sell tequila?
Well, if you think about the China market, it's a huge baijiu market, and they consume a lot of that through shots in restaurants. But our focus is more on the ultra-premium luxury category. We're a sophisticated brand, and we have many different offerings that will attract that high-end cognac and scotch drinker.
Mm-hmm. What is your approach, by the way? And you brought up some goods here. I just want to show people the packaging, because, you know, especially in the Chinese market, it's all about presentation, isn't it? It's about, you know, what are you drinking and what kind of a bottle do you have on your bar table, and, you know, are you attracting the beautiful people in the social butterfly A crowd? What are you going after? Are you going after sort of the international crowd in the high-end bars, restaurants, or you're taking more of a mass market approach to China?
Well, what's important to understand is packaging is certainly a part of the presentation, but if the product isn't in the bottle, then you're not going to succeed, and we have the highest quality tequila in the marketplace. As for our approach in Asia, we're focused on the Western accounts first, your five-star hotels, and then your clubs like the Beijing Club in Hong Kong, yeah, or Vola.
Okay. John, say hi to the tequila aficionados in Singapore.
John, good morning. Great to have you on the show. Appreciate your time. Listen, what we're trying to figure out is we understand the packaging and how you need to sell to the China consumer. They like the glitz and the flash, etc. But, you know, we were just looking at some pictures earlier on of people drinking or trying to drink tequila. I guess it must be in a Hong Kong or China bar. We were going, look, why are these guys drinking it with lemons? I mean, is that something you've had to adapt to the Asia market to China as well? That's sacrilege, yeah.
Well, it is when you're drinking our tequila, because the people that need to use salt and lime are your 51% blue agave tequilas, and the rest of the product is 49% grain neutral spirits. Those lower end tequilas use caramel coloring and artificial flavoring. Patron tequila is 100% blue agave. We use no additives, no artificial flavoring.
So lemons are higher class than limes? Is that the takeaway?
No. Yeah, you want to drink that, you want to sip it and appreciate it. Patron Silver is a great tequila. Not that I've partaken that much, but that's something you actually want to enjoy the flavor of itself. You don't want to destroy it with the salt and the lime and everything else.
Okay.
John, I've got a question for you. Let me be blunt. Wiggly worm in or wiggly worm out?
That's not our business at all, Sri. That's from a different part of Mexico. It's not from Jalisco County. Yeah, so we're not in that business. We're in that 100% blue agave tequila business.
I can't. Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at it. It's a clear bottle. I don't see any worms in there, and that's exactly how you want it, apparently, right?
No, Brendan, do me a favor. You need to take those guys out and educate them down there.
You know, I will sacrifice myself to do that for you. I promise.
Someone got to do it, right?
Brandon, I'm going to FedEx this to you, okay? I think you're going to appreciate this. I've got John here in Hong Kong, so no problem. The Beijing Club is just a whip up the street here. Last time I really was a tequila aficionado, I have to admit it was in high school. you know, after Friday night football games, that sort of thing. And we'd normally get somebody of legal age. It was 18 at that time. It's now 21 across America. I believe it was like $4.99 a bottle, U.S. plus state and local taxes were applicable. What kind of price point are we talking about with Silver Patron here? In
Hong Kong, it would be about $100 per bottle in a retail outlet. So in
Hong Kong or U.S.?
No, U.S. dollars, it's $100
$100 U.S. dollars?
Right, correct.
Of course, they slap 100% tax on spirits in Hong Kong, so that's no help,
That's
right?
correct. It's one of the highest state countries for taxes.
So it's a status symbol. It is a status symbol.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, people that are drinking our products are saying, you know, I have taste, I have a palate, I deserve the finer things in life.
Right.
They might not be able to afford a luxury car, but they can certainly afford our products.
Okay. Well, good having you with us, okay?
Thank you so much.
Best of luck. Interesting stuff. And, you know, at $100 a bottle, Brandon, Marty Sree, there's no way I'm going to be licking my wrist with cheap salt and lemon and sucking down a worm as well. It's too expensive for that. That's just not a class act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a long way from $4.99 tequila on Friday night after the game, huh?
Only the best for you. Indeed. Premium stuff.
All right.
Thanks,
John McDonald, their COO, Patron Spirits there, and also Bernie.